Hey team, welcome to another Too Many Projects. I have a boring introduction to tell you what I'm going to do today. It's a new thing, I might do it more often. I started this channel because I had too many projects and I thought structuring a YouTube channel around those projects might structure my completion of some of those projects. That has not proven to be the case. Those of you who remember me doing the CD200, that is still an ongoing project on this channel. There are parts of it here and there, and I will get back to it, but it has been 4 years-ish. Anyway, I've been doing much better with the projects lately, and that turns out to be helped by a diagnosis of autism and a great deal of therapy, which no one saw coming. But one of the good things I've been doing is I've been volunteering at a repair cafe every month, and I love it. We go down once a month to the community centre and we just open the doors to people who bring stuff in to get it fixed. And we have a very high hit rate at fixing people's stuff. But here we are at home, not spending 3 hours a month fixing our stuff. And so I've had this idea and I'm calling it the Too Many Projects Power Hour. I am going to rush around the house for the next 3 hours with the camera, trying to find things that I can finish or start and finish within the time limit of the 3 hours. It's actually more like 2 hours now. We'll see how that goes. So sorry for rambling on. After the intro, I'll do the Power Hour introduction and we'll get going. Hey team, welcome to another Too Many Projects Power Hour. Let's see how many things we can find in the house and fix today. All right, these boxes are specifically full of stuff that needs doing, all right? We have got this speaker, which mostly works. I'm going to put that on the list. We have got the food processor. I'm going to have a go at that. I'm not going to spend too long on it because I don't think I can fix it. We have the steamer. I'm going to say the same with that. I don't think I can fix that, but I'm going to give it a go. Today, one box down. What else have we got? This is the alarm for the car. I can't fix that. Lawnmower related stuff. I'm going to fix that today as well. Whoa. Panic! Right, let's do this first. This is a Make, spelt M-A-Q-U-E sound jump, and it's been a fantastic speaker. It looks like a right mess, but I want to make clear that the abuse this has had, for the number of years it's had abuse, has been fantastic. This has lived on a boat when me and Clara renovated a boat. It was a building site, more than a boat, for many years. It's really easy to take apart. It has these really cool batteries that you took out and you could charge separately or you could charge them in there, and they even had a USB outlet on them so you could use them like a charging bank separately, which was really cool, but they did fail eventually. So now I power it with the USB. Right now, let me show you the problem. Let's just find something not copyright. I don't know if you can really pick it up because you don't know what this music should sound like, but it's not meant to be like a fuzz distortion on that, that's the speaker. So I'm going to whip it apart. The only thing I can think of off the bat is that the rubber around the speaker driver that allows it to move has come loose, has deteriorated into nothing. I don't think it was necessary to glue this. That one is dented. That shouldn't make it distort. Sometimes this rubber around the edge deteriorates into nothing, so it's not that. No, it won't come out. Sometimes that's all that needs. Gotta be honest though, nothing's gone through this and through this to hit that. I think it's been like that from new. The speakers are all good. You can actually see it's airtight. If I move the passive drivers, the other drivers come out, so that looks all good. One goes in, the other one comes out. I've pulled out the circuit board here. And maybe there's some capacitors or something on there. I'm not going to get into that. What I've done though, and I think I might have fixed it, is I've sprayed a bunch of contact cleaner into the power input here. I have a feeling it's not getting enough power because of dirt, and it's literally, that's all it is. I'm going to put it back together I'll try and get some material tape over the top here, but it's not necessary to cover these up. Okay, back in one piece. Don't know if I can play this because it's bloody copyrighted. Right, time's not wasted. I could have just put some bloody contact cleaner in the socket there, but time's not wasted because that is fixed. Next, we have this. So this is a Kenwood hand blender, and the piece of plastic that connects with the choppy bit is snapped. The only way I'm going to be able to fix it is and I'm very skeptical, is to take that out, mock it up and 3D print it. Can you buy them on the internet? Might be able to get one off the internet, I suppose, but it's not Power Hour stuff that we've got to get it done now. So how do I get it open? I'm guessing there's screws under this rubber part. I understand that this piece of plastic comes off the end somehow easily, in inverted commas, thanks to the internet. And then there's another part where the body is glued inside, and then it's unlikely I'm going to be able to fix that. So I am admitting defeat on that. I'm going to do one I can do next. I've got confidence in. This is a very high quality ceramic Bird Le Creuset pepper grinder, and we used it for many years. We now have an even nicer, not ceramic Peugeot one made out of olive wood. Don't need this anymore. The problem with these is it's like the screw isn't long enough. So just where you screw the head on, and I think I've somewhere got the other parts for it, the threads strip. And these ones I can see, you won't be able to see on camera, but they're just slightly out of alignment, which tells me I have already recut these threads. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Okay, I was going to do something pretty extravagant, but now I'm just going to... I'll just watch. I'll just sort it out. Ready? Right, so we're cooking up a storm in there now. Leave that to do its thing. Pending. Next, this, almost don't want to try. Following things are going to be a problem. Opening it, and we used it because we didn't have a wallpaper steamer to steam the walls, and that's why the clothes steamer now probably knackered. But I don't think, you know, steaming wallpaper is particularly bad for it. It's the quantity of use it got, and I think it's probably just clogged up with hard water and with lime scale, and I don't think I'm going to be able to fix it. One of the things about the repair cafe is when you've got someone else's stuff in your hands, you've got to be so much more careful. I would never have just ripped that apart in the way I did with somebody else's stuff. But doing it at home is easier because I don't care about breaking stuff so much. It's only me to blame. No, the top needs to pop off. Look at this lot. Tube, pump, boiler. The tube is like, it's white and milky. I can't get any crap out of it, but maybe I can. I'm going to put some carburetor cleaners down the pipe just to see if that is limescale, which I think it is. Yeah, I mean that's clean now. But it wasn't blocked. This pipe wasn't blocked. Let's put that pipe back on there and see if the pump's working. Quite laissez-faire with breaking this because it's been in this box so long that Claire has bought another one. Just going to put some water in it. Water should come out of here onto the floor. I'll only do it briefly. Well, it ain't. The outlet is quite high on the reservoir, and then inside there's another hose, and the hose attaches itself to something on the base, so I guess there's some kind of like swirl pot almost at the bottom of there. Right, we're approaching quite a lot of electrical danger here now. But when I turn it on now, there's a dip tube inside, and I think it's come off at the top or the bottom, so it's not dipping to the bottom of the water reservoir. The pump now has water, but it's coming out immensely slowly. Right, I've cleaned the pump out. Carburetor cleans down the nozzles. So all I've done is clean out the pump and the pipe and have actually pulled the dip tube in the reservoir off its bottom thingy. Some sort of intake swirl pod. And so the dip tube is still at the bottom. And now I'm going to put it back together, and if it doesn't work, I'm going to deem that either the pump is broken, that is to say probably blocked up with limescale, or the boiler is blocked up with limescale. Right, quick camera change later because the battery ran out. I've got it together. I did not think we were going to fix that, but that is 2-1 up. So the speaker fixed, the steamer fixed, the Kenwood thing not fixed. Pepper grinder, I'm just going to go and quickly clean it. So it's just got a little hex on the bottom, and that should fit this nut. So I'm going to pop this nut into this new wing nut I've designed, this Mickey Mouse wing nut, but a little bit of super glue and the fact that it's kind of tight will hopefully be enough. That is hard to use. Oh dear. Well, it works fine, but a piece of plastic washer did just come out. I'm going to have to do another one of these that is smaller. I think I might have just over tightened it because this has got so much leverage. Right, 3D printer's going away with the final piece, but this piece has come out. It's just a little washer I've made on the printer there. Does have a slight square countersink in it that sits on there. Not as good as when it was original, but back in the burr, I think that washer, when I ground some pepper with it, just fell out. And I think the reason it might have broken is because I put my massive wing nut on top. I just crushed that washer and it just snapped. So that goes back in there, and all we need to do is throw these screws back in. It's also given me a great opportunity just to fully clean inside here, which I hadn't done for a long time. Right, here it is, V2. Much smaller, so I can't get as much purchase on it and smash things in the bottom. And so I am going to trust that everything is going to have gone the same, because that's how 3D printers should work. Lid. Oh, let's put some peppercorns in it first, because this is going to work, obviously. Top. Original. Washer. New top. The adjustment is working. Okay. Coarse peppercorns ground. Pretty good. Can we go fine? Well, it's finer. Fixed. Thank you for watching the Too Many Project Power Hour. Today we fixed this, and we did not fix this, which I will dispose of appropriately. Like and subscribe. I'll see you on the next one.